know who is Steve.
Yeah, that's perfect. Hey, this is Matty Denny here, one of the best young discus throwers in the world. Talking about tonight now, you had trouble kind of getting the engine rolling there till the end. Can you talk about it?
Yeah, I think my body's just like, after Commonwealth Games, I think my body thought it was kind of done. Like I've been doing well in the gym, but like throws wise, like I just haven't really been hitting the mark. And I guess like, I think the farthest I've hit in training was, this is the farthest I've hit in the last 4 weeks. So I think, it's been 4.5 months being over here. I think I'm just done. Like holding that double peak, and then I don't know if I got like a little bit of COVID or something, but like I was just really fatigued for like 2 weeks after coming. So it took a bit to get the tech today. But I think just in a whole, I think just my body's just not there. Technically I'm fine and all that, but it's just, I need rest. So
it's a long season with the Worlds and the Commonwealths.
So it's really dragged out, I think, and it was kind of bad timing for me because after Com Games, like there was nothing in between that 4 weeks. So I was just by myself in a like spare Airbnb that I was just like kind of wasting time and, talking to everyone after, seeing family and everyone going home. I think that was kind of, I think just checked me out a bit. So, this has been a pretty good season. It was frustrating I didn't get Oz record. That was kind of my goal this year. But there's some good stuff there for next year, and I think we've learned a lot for what makes me throw far again. So
Are you happy with your technique?
Yeah, look, like my throws in the warm up at Worlds were probably my best. I just got a bit rushed in the actual comp. So like to throw 66 high off rushing and not flying them, I'm usually quite good at flying them, but Worlds I just couldn't get that together. So that was very frustrating for me. But in general, like I think it's good. I just need to work on a little bit more lag in the center, like delay of the shoulders and just a tighter front with my left shoulder and just the timing of that. So, but in general, it's much better than last year. So improving.
You're known as a good big meat thrower.
Yeah.
How do you do that? How do you do your best in the biggest meets?
I think the biggest thing for me is because I always focus on, Worlds and, whatever the majors is that year. That's where I want to perform. That's where it counts for me. Like, obviously, all these diamond leagues and comps are great, but for me, it's, that's where it counts. That's where it matters. That's where, medals are on the line. And I guess there's a lot more respect for that. So, everyone's come to play. Everyone's ready for that. So that's always been my focus. And we had a really good process of how to get in the peak. So my process is really solid, and we know what works, and I've got a great process when it comes to how to commit and process things in comp. So I've always been wanted to be one of those athletes that from round one it's just go, and just don't look back, don't worry about things, just focus on executing and getting it done. So it's worked so well so far. World's probably not so much, but
you seem to be able to have a lot of fun at the big meets, and is that an important part of your approach?
Yeah, look, my process has changed over the years. I've always wanted to have more of the approach of trying not to be best friends with everyone and not have that camaraderie, because I like rivalry. I like that intensity in competition. Sometimes I find if I relax too much, or I have too much fun with that, then it kind of goes the other way. But I've noticed that when I threw that 67 in Rabat, I had a lot more fun in the process and relaxed a little bit, and that's my natural personality. So I think I've moved away from that doesn't talk, being able to switch on obviously when it counts, but switch off, enjoy the moment, enjoy what's happening around you, and then when it's that time to compete again or throw, just lock in for that time frame, because if you're locked in for that long, your body just starts to fry itself. So
you're kind of in an interesting spot, and you're caught between the guys that are a little older, like the big man over here, and the younger guys coming up. You're confident that you can get on the medal stand in Belgrade and Paris?
100%. I think I should have. The goal was to throw 68, 69, even 70 with the conditions this year. I think looking back, I didn't get those throws at Worlds. I thought I had that there. I was in form for it. I was throwing really well in training, and I thought I had that. But yeah, I just really haven't connected that one. Like I've been really consistent, like especially com games. But even those 67s, I didn't really hit them. Like the first 67 in round 5, I was too early, and then 67 in the last round was too high and stuff. So I haven't really drilled it. But yeah, I'm finding that technique for that big throw, and even that last one, like I was really happy with it, but that was kind of the throw that I need for those bigger throws. But yeah, the body just wasn't there today. So yeah, 100%. Like we've learned a lot in what's going to make me throw further, and taking a lot of focus out of some things and putting them into others. So I think just getting a little bit more upper body strength and shifting more to plyometrics, and maybe drop a bit of weight just to speed that up, because everything else I'm quite strong in, but like my bench and that upper body chest strength for deliveries and stuff isn't that there. So we're going to explore that, and I think that should make the difference next year. And if we get it together, like I think that 68 consistently should be there next year. But it's just got to get a good off season in, and keep the body healthy, and
All right, I'd be remiss if I didn't ask you, how much do you bench?
Mate, my PB is like 175, 180, but right now probably like 150. So not strong. I think if I can get it up to 200, like that's all you need really. But my strengths at the moment are mostly my like hip snatches, especially like velocity based stuff. Like I can get 120 over 3 meters a second kind of thing. So that's really, really solid. But yeah, I think it's just more my athleticism and stuff that just needs to be developed a little bit more, because obviously I'm not 6'10", but I have long arms, so I just need to just get a little bit more of that ballistic based stuff. I mean, you look at Alekna, right? Like he's young, he's not a massive dude, like he's 6'4", maybe 6'5", long arms, but ballistic, like just so fast. And he kind of shows that you don't need to be the 6'10" giant to throw far. Obviously Christian's doing really well, and he's using that, but yeah, I think Alekna's proving that whole height thing is wrong. So as long as you have length and tension, you're fine. So yeah, I think just more of the ballistic based stuff and improving my delay is the main thing. So yes.
Hey, thanks a lot, man. I really appreciate it. Are you get to rest now? Are you done?
Yeah, I got 4 weeks off, and then I'm getting married in November. So
congratulations.
Yeah, so I go home on Saturday, and then 2 weekends later is my bachelor party. And then a few weeks after that is my wedding. So yeah, I'm
fantastic.
Big year, but good time to switch off and enjoy that, and just kind of get back to living a life, because 4.5 months on the road, you just kind of get a bit fried and stuff. So yeah, it's been a long process.
Well, congratulations.
Thanks, man.
I hope you have
Appreciate
a
it.
great rest.